Hey there, thanks for listening and welcome to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you're looking to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact, all while staying true to who you are and the people you serve, this is the show for you. I'm Jennifer Tamborski, digital marketing strategist, fractional CMO, and founder of Virtual Marketing Experts. My team and I work with 6- and 7-figure coaches, consultants, and online entrepreneurs who are tired of playing the guru game of one-size-fits-all marketing. They're ready to create a business and marketing strategy that actually builds relationships with their ideal clients, creates massive shifts in their business, and rapidly increases their revenue. As your marketing matchmaker, I'm going to help you find the perfect marketing match for you. This show will teach you how to reach your ideal client, connect with your audience, build that perfect relationship, and generate more revenue. All through a process I like to call dating your ideal client. Now let's go have some fun. Hey there, welcome back to the Marketing Matchmaker. Today, I wanted to dive into a part of your marketing that I see a lot of misunderstanding around. We're going to take the mystery out of sales funnels. I see so often, there seems to be this misconception that a funnel is either something incredibly complex or it's attached to a specific platform like ClickFunnels or Kajabi or Kartra. Neither of those assumptions are actually accurate. So today, I'm going to break down for you what a funnel is and the 3 most important things that you should focus on before building your funnel. So let's talk about what a funnel actually is. A sales funnel is simply a step-by-step process that guides your customer to an action. Here's the truth. Everyone has a sales funnel. Yes, even you currently has a sales funnel. Your funnel may not be automated or digital yet, which kind of makes me sad, but you do have one. It may even be offline, and that's fantastic too. It all depends on where you are in your state of business, on the type of funnel you have. No matter what you sell, getting prospects to buy, well, it doesn't happen in an instant. Instead, the process often unfolds in stages, what we call a sales funnel or a customer journey, where we get to warm up our ideal audience to the idea of really spending money with us. And just as importantly, keeping that romance alive so they continue to make purchases with us in the future. A sales funnel is simply a marketing strategy designed to turn cold prospects into long-term customers by funneling them through your process. The funnel metaphor, or as my business coach calls it, an ice cream cone, is all about starting with a large audience and then starting to narrow them down into a smaller group of highly targeted people, of high value customers that are more likely to buy from you. In a sales funnel, you'll really lead your visitors through 4 steps before they ultimately become your customer. And if you've listened to previous episodes, I've kind of touched base on this in our 5-step marketing process, because part of that process is building out your funnel. So your funnel consists of the introduction phase, obviously, where you start to build brand awareness of who you are and what you do. Then it moves into the how you can solve your audience's problem, why you are the best solution for that problem, and lastly, a call to action to really buy your product, service, or solution. And just like with all marketing, there is a psychology to it. There is a psychology that goes into where the people enter into your funnel and what is the best option for them. Why do you want to have a funnel? So there comes a time in your business when you're going to want to create an automated digital funnel that will take the manual labor out of marketing and selling your business. And a well-crafted funnel is everything that makes your business awesome in the digital age. Your funnel should focus on creating an amazing customer experience in your client's life. And if you do it really well, it makes your life a whole heck of a lot easier and allows you to end up going on vacation at some point. A funnel really allows you to spend time on your prospective audience and really drilling them down into those that are more likely to become clients. It also gives you a clear plan for interacting with those prospective ideal clients and provides you with clear sales goals and an action plan for your overall sales. If you have a business and you have customers, then you need some type of funnel. And reality is you're probably even using one right now, even if you call it something else. Some funnels are offline. They may start with you networking and then moving into getting people on a phone call and then selling from there. That is a type of funnel. And there are a lot of different types of funnels. We'll get to that in just a minute. So what I want to ask you right now, though, is do you currently have a funnel in place? And if you say no, that's probably inaccurate. What is actually accurate is you have a funnel, but you're not actually optimizing it or making sure that it's working effectively. Because if you are networking and driving traffic to your sales calls that way, still a funnel, but if you're not tracking or optimizing it, it's not an effective funnel. Does your funnel acquire new prospects and leads? And does it convert them to those leads into buyers? Lastly, do those buyers go on to buy more and more of your product, service, and solution? Because let's be honest, if someone has bought from you once, they are more likely to buy from you again. And it is much more cost effective when you are scaling your business to sell a higher ticket item to those people who already know, like, and trust you. The sales funnel is really just an automated step specifically designed to guide your visitors towards making that decision to buy from you. The idea is to set it up once so that it works every time for every customer. It's really about creating a holistic customer journey. Like I said a few minutes ago, there are hundreds of ways you can create a funnel. There's all kinds of them, from an application funnel to a micro funnel to a webinar funnel to a quiz funnel. And those are just a couple of small ones that I'm touching base on right now. And I'll probably dive into them in another episode a little deeper. The right funnel is really going to depend on you, your business, and your ideal clients. What I want you to realize is that your funnel is the essential piece of it is to focus on what is going to take your ideal client from that cold prospect who doesn't know you exist all the way down to a buyer. Sometimes that funnel needs to be worked on for a long time, and sometimes you crack it immediately. It all just depends on how much time you've actually spent in those three important areas that we're coming up in just a few minutes. So the three primary steps to a funnel are turning cold prospects into leads, so the dating, turning those existing leads into buying, the commitment area, and then turning your buyers into multi-buyers, so they're buying bigger, better, more things from you, keeping the romance alive. Those 3 steps of a funnel really are what allows people to scale their business in an easy, simplistic fashion. When done properly, your funnel can really create a high return on your investment. You're able to really increase your revenue and scale your impact with a well-crafted funnel. There are 3 important areas that I want to cover before you start your funnel. These 3 areas are essential to have nailed down before you even start constructing it. The first one is your messaging. You really want to dive deep into your message before you even start thinking about building your funnel. You look at your offer, whatever that offer is, and really design the funnel from the ground up. What is it that your ideal clients need to hear, need to experience in order for them to buy from you? So, what is the positioning? What's the hook? Why should someone sign up or download or purchase? What's in it for them? And just as importantly, how are you going to be different from everyone else out there? Lastly, in this small section, who are you looking to attract? Because in reality, you're going to want to spend a lot of time on your messaging. Focusing on this area really gives you the opportunity to look at your offer, your funnel, and your target audience. Do these 3 things align? It may be that what you're offering at the top of your funnel is not what is going to get your ideal client to move forward to working with you. So by really focusing on your messaging and being very clear about what it is they need, because here's the thing, oftentimes we look at our audience and try to give them what we want them to have, and that's not what they want. Your ideal client really wants something. They want to solve a problem. You have that problem, you have that solution, and that solution may not be something that they've thought of before. So the top of your funnel really needs to be that hook, that idea that is going to get them to connect with you. You give them what they want so that you can provide them what they need later. This is really the foundational piece that is going to take your funnel and your marketing even farther. And I know I said a lot of this in the introduction episode. And this is a process, a foundational process that you're going to come back to again and again and again. Every time you launch a funnel, you're going to want to go through this process with your messaging. Make sure that your message, that your top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and final phase of the funnel is really the customer journey your ideal client needs. Step 2, I want to make sure that you cover before you launch your funnel is your goals. You always want to know what the goals are for your funnel. This piece is so important, and yet so many people skip it. And I get it. Nobody likes numbers. Well, I like numbers. A lot of people don't like numbers. The reality is, if you don't know what the numbers are before you launch it, how are you going to know if it's successful? How do you know if you don't have a concrete roadmap to go by that selling 3 is successful? Well, is that successful for you? Or do you need, to sell 5, 10, 12 of your product, service, or solution? The other part is, when I look at funnel numbers, I often look at it through the perspective of paid ads, because I run a lot of paid ads for my for my clients. So when I look at that from that perspective, we look at how many people do we want that to click on the page? What's the price point for those clicks? How many people do we want to land on the page? What's the price point for that? How many people do we want to convert on that page? What's the price per conversion? All of these things allow us to have a really clear idea of whether or not the funnel is successful. And most importantly, if one area of the funnel is successful and another isn't, it allows us to adjust that area. All of these numbers are really going to allow you to know whether or not your funnel is working. Here, and if you have no idea where to start and what those numbers should be, because this is a brand new funnel or a brand new product or a brand new offer, it's totally okay to take an educated guess. You can still have goals and benchmarks to hit based on industry averages, and then you can adjust from there. Always have a goal for your funnel. Always have metrics that you know you want to hit so that you know whether or not this funnel is successful. So the last area is about the strategy for the funnel. And I've kind of touched it a couple of times as we've gone through. Realizing that your strategy really, it can be pretty simple. There is absolutely no need for it to be complex. In fact, if you're working on building this funnel out on your own, it's best for it to be simple. This will allow you to have successful pieces of your funnel rather than trying to do something incredibly complex on your own. The other thing I wanted to hit is the whole idea of emulating or imitating somebody else in the industry that's doing what you want to do. What you often don't know is that person that is 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of you probably has a whole team helping them to build that funnel. So if you don't have those pieces or people in place, it's going to be very difficult for you to create a successful funnel in the same way that they do. You want to make sure that this funnel is something that you can successfully launch, maintain, and grow. Here's the best part about a funnel. You can start with something very small and very simple and grow it over time as your business grows. You can add pieces to start driving them down into that funnel. And that really will help you to focus on what is important to your business right now. It just makes sense for you to really have a strategy that's going to work for you, your business, and your ideal customers. In essence, a sales funnel is just a customer journey. It's a way to take a cold audience, cold prospect, down to someone who knows, likes, and trusts you and is willing and ready to buy. It does contain lots of components, or it can. Everything from a landing page to email sequences to upsells, downsells, all of those things are possibilities, and they're not necessities for when you first start. Your funnel should be in alignment with where your business is right now. Thank you for listening to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. Please head over to iTunes and leave a review so we can hear from you. And if you are a coach, consultant, or online course creator who are looking to grow your business, increase your income, and scale your impact, connect with me at yourmarketingmatchmaker.com. I look forward to hearing from you.